Hi guys, welcome to another episode of World of Truck. This is American version, America Truck Simulator. And I'm still playing the event here to deliver Christmas present to all over the America. And right now I'm somewhere in New Mexico. I'm going to deliver goods to the Arizona. That is, it's going to be about 350 miles, so it is not nearby, but I thought it will give you some kind of nice scenery view of the Las Cruces. I don't know whether I got it right or not, but yeah, it's going to be from New Mexico all the way to Arizona, and I hope you enjoy this episode as well. And also, I think in the past, when I do videos for World of Truck or the America Truck Simulator, as well as the European Truck Simulator 2, there has been requests to say why not turn it into a radio show. I don't know how that would turn out, but I'll try. So now it's around Christmas, and a lot of people talk about Christmas and so on, so just like to probably talk about how I spend my Christmas here in Singapore. Now let me just get across this junction first. It's a little bit high focus here. Some cars coming, and let me just get around here first. Alright, there's a van turning left. Probably have to wait for him to go, or he's waiting for me, maybe. Alright, okay, that's cool. So in Singapore is a tropical country, so our temperature is always around 24 to 30 degrees Celsius. So it's somewhat like Australia as well. So our Christmas is always a little bit warm. It's not like we have a cold Christmas like some of you in America or in Europe. And it's just kind of like it's raining season as well. So during Christmas, usually a lot of us are having holiday, clear our leave and so on. So that's what we do as well, family-wise. And I'll post some link to my Google Plus post as well. We have some photograph taken during we went to this garden. There's a lot of very nice sceneries and a lot of nice decoration, the Christmas decoration. So do check that one out as well. We went there at night. Beautiful sceneries. So my wife and I just spent some time walking from about 4 p.m. to close to 9 or 10 p.m. actually. Somehow it was raining for a while, so we took shelter in one of the local shop. And interestingly, they serve wine for testing. Now I don't drink, but I think quite a number of people just since they have got nowhere else to go, they stuck in the rain. They actually took some wine, enjoying some wine from the shop, and yeah, it was pretty cool. So there's like a carnival inside, and the Christmas caroling and all. So it was a nice experience, me and my wife there in the garden. Then after that, it's pretty quiet holiday. We have a couple of days off from work. Well, my wife has about 2 weeks. I have about a week. So we have some friends visiting us as well. So one of my friends from America, actually, New Washington, came by, and he has 3 lovely kids, 3 daughters, and his wife visited Singapore. And we met them again at Gardens by the Bay, which you will see the picture in my Google Plus link. Yeah, it was nice. I haven't met him for about 18 years. I used to work with him in Thailand a long time ago. That's how we know each other. But it's good to see that he got married, 3 kids, and the kids have grown up. And they kind of like Singapore as well. It's kind of interesting how people sort of like, you know, come to Singapore first time, you got to appreciate the whole like cleanliness and infrastructure of it. Yeah, so it was a fun kind of like gathering. It wasn't that long, but I'm sure it's one of those things that you can't really replace social media. So a lot of time, you know, people ask me why I dropped Facebook. Well, mainly because I found that you know, social media, while you have a lot of interaction with the people whom you think you know, but you know, you kind of like know what they eat, how their baby grow up, and so on. But the interaction is never quite the same compared to face. So in a way, I mean, you know, I could have got in touch with my friend 18 years through social media, but I bet nothing beats, like, you know, sometimes we do Google Hangout, video call each other, and sometimes we do face-to-face as well. I mean, nothing beats the kind of interaction, no matter how advanced technology is. That's how I feel. So anyway, yeah, so that went well, and also I met my wife's friend as well. We had pancake and all. So it was a lovely Christmas holiday, actually. Really relaxing. Now, of course, I've done some gaming. Quite a few video games lined up that I've wanted to spend some time playing. But of course, the American Truck Simulator is one that I'd like to spend some time with as well. So that is about what I've done in Christmas, actually. Now, of course, I mean, you know, we went for Christmas Mass in church. So that's a tradition of ours. We always go to church during, well, we try to go to church every Sunday, but you know, we always go to church during days like Christmas. Yeah, it's always nice. And here in Asia, the churches are still quite packed with people, even if it isn't for Christmas as well. So you know, I remember we have been to some other part of the world, like perhaps Australia, you know, or other countries during Christmas, or in Europe as well. But it's never quite the same. We feel that you know, not really that many people going to church regularly, in a way. Oh, by the way, this is beautiful, man. I don't know where this one is, but it's quite a nice scenery. So yep, and I mean, I've gone back to work today. You know, after 5 days of leave, you kind of wanted to get back to the whole rhythm again, just to earn some money. I think that's what we all do, and just to get recharged. And you know, next year will come, 2018. So time really flies. I don't know. I mean, I feel that nowadays the time really fly by before you know it, and it's another year come by. And it's quite blessed that I feel, you know, at least it's a rather peaceful year. I know that in some other part of the world it could be rather unsettling as well, but I think you know, it's always been a lot of turmoil in different part of the world, and well, Roswell, by the way, coming up, but I mean, I think to the least, I feel that the world wasn't really, you know, a lot of war going on. So I think that is a blessing, and I hope that it will continue to be that way, really. And there's some traffic slowing down here, so I have to take note. Because sometimes there's some emergency vehicle. I mean, I think they patch it up to add some random events to the game, so, or to the simulator. Alright, I'm going to take the next exit to Socorro side of it. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. So entering town. Yeah, I'm just focusing here on where I need to turn left. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I should like, you know, dash across or not, but the light changes. Yeah, so that's how I spend Christmas. Haven't really got any thought about how I'm going to spend the New Year, or any New Year resolution. So maybe in the next episode I'll talk about the New Year resolution. Not quite sure if you guys are interested, or you could ask me about anything really want me to talk about. Right, so this is going to be, I think they'll turn soon. I hope. It took a while. Uh-oh. Yep, so that's fine. So I wasn't sure if I'm going to hit the car on the other side of the road because, like, you know, a truck is rather long and clumsy, especially me. So yep. How many? It's around 44,000 pounds. So lovely. I think there's a merge, so I better let him pass first. Or perhaps I would regret letting him pass. Or not. Solo. I knew I shouldn't have let him pass. He's going slower than me. So the scenery kind of changed over here. I'm not familiar with the American system. I think for all I know, I'll probably be crossing over to Arizona by now. Yeah, I think the truck in front is doing 50, so well, that's fine. I'll just follow. I mean, I think normally I'll do 65 over here in this stretch. And let me check my status as well. I am next rest stop in 7 hours, so I wouldn't be too concerned over that. So yeah. I think all of a sudden he has picked up some speed. Great. Well, that was a good call to slow down. There's a lot of trees over that side. Maybe I'm passing some kind of like a national park or something. So normally when I'm not recording, I'll turn up the radio. It's actually rather pleasant to listen to some country music, perhaps, while driving in America. And when I'm driving in Europe, in the European Truck Simulator 2, I'll be listening to the Eurobeat. Yeah, so to make the experience rather authentic. Well, I really want to overtake this guy, actually. That would be a rather risky move, I think. Shall I not? Well, I mean, what's life without some risk, I guess? Well, I guess that's totally illegal. But he's really slow. He's really slow. Right, so now it's 65 all the way. Lovely. Yeah, there's a new speed limit, I think because of some junctions over here. A petrol station as well as rest point as well. Now you can upbeat a little bit. So I'm very glad to have overtaken the truck, because otherwise I would stop behind him for a while. It's still a long way to go. Another hour and 48 minutes. There's still quite a fair bit. It's about 85 miles. So you just want to do it as fast as you can. Because I'm playing the online version, the online in the sense that the jobs are offered from the World of Truck website, there is a some imposed restriction on the truck speed limit as well, like 65 miles per hour. Otherwise, there will be no limit, and if I play a solo game without the online jobs, I could actually go up to like 75 miles per hour, I think, with my truck. But I guess that's a little bit unrealistic, because it would become rather dangerous to have a truck going at that kind of speed. So, yep. So how, hang on a second, if I could do a flyby view, I'll do one for you guys, but I'm not really good at that sort of thing, let's see. And the, yeah, so like, something like that, that's my truck with the Christmas gift right at the back. And it's a special event. It's very good that the SCS software creating all these events to keep the game fresh. And that's also a reason why there's quite a lot of people playing both the American version as well as the European version. Actually, more so for European version, I would say. Alright, a plane flew by above us. Sometimes I have to be a little bit careful, because if I see like the police helicopter around, it could mean that someone was caught speeding, and then some lanes may be closed as well. Alright, man, I got like my heart pumping really fast. I was like, what on earth just happened? So it's a weighing bypass service. So I need to go in. So I'm being asked to wait here, and I will do just that. So 74,000 pounds, and yep. So that's all. So apparently, in America, they must have some restriction on how heavy you can go with your truck and so on. Now I need to merge back the highway. Oh, there's a little plane there. It was so cute. There's a little plane there that's been like following me for a while. Alright, so I'm pretty close by. Another job done. I mean, I must say that this simulation is rather therapeutic, like a long day of work. And I'm pretty sure you can just go out there and admire the scenery over on the right hand side. You could take some picture in game as well. It's nice. This plane is still going on. Right, that was a bus. 5 hours before my next rest stop. So I'm supposed to, my destination is Sholo from in Arizona, and I should be really close right now. Right, there's Sholo. Okay, in case you wonder, there's some lights from the other truck. The warning sign or warning light. See a blinking light, yellow light. It's sort of like a reflector upon my cabin as well. This is my cabin, by the way. Yay! Nice, huh? I think it's over here. I turn left. There's a donut there. So here in Arizona, the speed limit is 25 miles per hour, so it's rather low. Have to watch out for it. So I'm just trying to anticipate what would the parking be like, because it could be rather hard or it could be rather easy. Depends. Let's just go in first. Alright, so this is it, and let me see how that one is like. It's going to be, I would prefer a U-turn first, because I don't think I can get in from there. You guys must be wondering, what am I doing? Well, the reality is that parking is very hard in this game, or in this simulator itself. It is a challenge on its own, so I have to sort of like, know what I'm doing here. And most of the times I don't, and you have to be a bit of trial and error, because it's really, really hard to park the truck. I don't know how real life trucker does that. Well, so that is it. Not very beautifully parked, but it does fall into the box somehow. So here we go. And that is yet another delivery. So, inching towards level 37, and I have got 3 out of 6. So now the UI is pretty nice. They have this like whole event things going on here that will tell you the grand gift delivery event. So they have done a really good job these days. I foresee there'll be more of these events coming up in the future. So thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Happy trucking. Bye.